Perseverance is like a seed. Even when people try to bury you, flourish. Happy Tuesday morning, everybody. It's Craig Bennett, a.k.a. CashKeg here. Horrific night. Blowout with Dallas just stomping Chicago. So they went half of our picks yesterday. Jalen Green missing a couple free throws late in that second quarter. Hurt his first half PRA. Did get that double-double for us. Olynyk did get the under rebounds. But overall, all three plays that we had in that Washington-Chicago game, that Dallas-Chicago game, Dallas was favored by just 4.5, and they just absolutely beat the brakes off of Chicago. So none of those overs were going to hit at all. It is what it is. We're just going to get back up on the horse, start a new streak here, a new run. We're going to get right back after it. If you want to join us with some of these plays, I got 4 of them for you today. Use that promo code CashKeg and get that 100% instant deposit match up to $100. Link is in the description below. Let's just get after it. All right, Prizepicks desktop is up here. Again, we're going to talk about 4 plays for you here, kind of give you some analysis. Play them, fade them, throw them in the trash, run some 2-mans, put them in your 6-mans. Should be a better slate today overall. Not a lot of value is screaming at me, but at the same time, I think there's some spots we can take advantage of. Again, I always start over at our Daily Edge Sports tool, at our projection EV, kind of see what is going on. As you can see, I have it sorted by projection hit percentage just to see if the projections, where they're at. And wow, I will say DiVincenzo points and assist is 5 more, 24.81. Now, DraftKings has it lower on the 20.5 number, but at 19.5, we got him projected 24.81. Points, rebounds, and assists. Again, we got him projected for 30 here, going up against Philly. I know it was a horrendous game. This game, there was like no scoring in this game with Philly and New York last time they played, but Maxey is back. It should change some things. I got 2 plays in this game on both sides of it that we're going to get after. And the first one is DiVincenzo. That's why I'm kind of showing this where it's sorted. I don't know exactly the way I want to go. I know that rebounds and assists is going to be super popular. DraftKings has it at minus 130 at the 7.5 mark. We have him projected at 9, and he's cleared this number in each of his last 5 games, 9, 10, 10, 10, and 12. So it's going to be super popular play. Points and assists, 19.5. People looking at his last 5, he's only cleared it in 2 of those 5 games. So that's not going to be as popular of a play. And DraftKings has it under because that bookmark was at 20.5. So rebounds and assists, again, pretty high number here. If that's where you want to go. If you want to go points at 16.5, I like that as well. Again, Pinnacle has it under minus 129, the under, but our projections are just not showing that. Now, he hasn't had the greatest success against Philly here, not clearing that number in each of his last 3 games that he has played them. 14, 16, and 15. And the first game don't really count. Last 2 played him on February 26th, and then just that last game that he played, shot really poorly, 6 for 17, 35% from the field. Just horrible from 3, 25%, 3 for 12. Just the shots weren't falling for him. But I think this game's going to be a much better game with Maxey on the other side. So I do like one of these plays with DiVincenzo. I know there's probably going to be popular, especially the rebounds and assists there, with him clearing it each of his last 5 games in the DraftKings odds there. I think you can go a lot of different ways with this. If his shot falls, he had 15 points. He should easily get there. It's just more of is his shot going to fall? He saw 17 shots. If we can get him close to 20, we'd be in good shape. Again, I think this game is going to be a little bit closer or a little bit more scoring this game than the last one where we saw just anemic scoring in that game. So just depends on where you want to go here. All the projections are pointing towards the over here, even though some of the odds are pointing to the under. If you don't want to play this one, I completely get it, but it's going to be pretty popular again, especially this rebounds and assists. So it really just depends on where you want to go with DiVincenzo. I'm kind of like the points, rebounds, and assist with him, just kind of get a little bit of everything. But the rebounds and assists, I'm just going to let you know, it's going to be super popular. As you can see, he's cleared it each of his last 5 games here. And if you look at his points, rebounds, and assist, you can see he's cleared it in 4 of his last 5 games, and 6 of his last 7. He's cleared this number. So again, just depends on where you want to go here. He can get there in points if he gets hot. He really can. So I'll throw points, rebounds, and assist here just because this is going to be so popular, this rebounds and assist. Again, no problem if you want to go there. The projections that we have are all kind of pointing towards the over here. So I'm going to go that route. And then on the other side of it, I'm going to go Maxey here. I think you could look at maybe taking some unders on Oubre. He's not going to be shooting quite as much with Maxey out there, but this number is just too low for me. 34.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Again, going up against the Knicks, it's in Madison Square Garden. So, he's played some pretty good games here over the last 2 games that he's played. The Knicks put up 40 and 46 against them back on January 5th and February 26th. So he's just absolutely lit them up the 2 times he's played them. This number just feels way too low. I didn't see anything about a minutes restriction or anything with him coming back. I think we got him projected for right around 36 or 37 minutes. So this just, again, feels a little bit too low for me at this 34.5 number. He's cleared this number in 7 of his last 9 games. And again, last 2 games against the Knicks this season, he has cleared this. So if his shot's falling, he's definitely going to push the pace. We shouldn't see, that scoring. We should see way better scoring here with Maxey playing because he will push the pace here against the Knicks. And the one game he didn't get here against Dallas, only shot the ball 15 times. Before that, he's shooting, well into almost 20. He's averaging 22 field goal attempts over his last 10 games. So 34.5 feels a little low there in that game. And then the next 2 we're going to look at here, we're going to go over and we're going to talk about Jalen Green. Now, there's no Şengün here. They're going up against the Spurs. Spurs are on a back-to-back after playing playing Golden State. And with no Şengün, we should see Jalen Green, maybe a few more assists, maybe, a little bit more scoring here. And it's a great matchup going up against the Spurs overall, which you love to see. They're 25th in points allowed, 23rd in assists allowed. So just a great matchup overall. And I think I want to take advantage of this with points and assist with him. Now, if you look at his last, 5, he's only cleared it in 2 of those last 5 games. But again, Şengün is a big piece of their offense. The ball moves through him quite a bit. And if we take him off the court, he's actually cleared this in 3 of his last 5 games. Against Boston was one of them, put up 31 back on, that was last year. Just one game he's played this year against Atlanta with no Şengün on February 10th, and he put up 36 points and assists there. So hopefully we see double-digit shot attempts 20-plus shot attempts out of him. He could put up 30 points, and it wouldn't surprise me. But getting the assist there a little bit, should help. He's not putting up a ton of assists. But I think with Şengün being out, the ball can be in his hand a little bit more. In that game against Atlanta this year without Şengün, he did put up 10 assists that game. So I don't mind taking a shot at this with, a great matchup against the Spurs that struggle with assist and points. So we're going to go points and assist for Jalen Green. Then the last one we're going to talk about here, I thought about going both sides of this, but De'Aaron Fox, I hope he don't screw me up here because it seems like every time I take Fox, he just does not get there for me. But the matchup against the Bucks, he's got to get there. He's cleared this in 2 of his last 5 games. Head-to-head matchup against the Bucks this year, he has put up 32 points against them back on January 14th. Then March 13th of last year, he put up 35 against them. a lot of it's the threes, right? You can hit some three balls against them. It's a pace-up game here where, the Bucks are fourth in the NBA in pace, so it's a pace-up game for him. And, hopefully those shots are falling for him. Again, he put up 44 against the Lakers and 33 against the Spurs. And, again, Milwaukee's kind of looked all over the place, not a great team recently. And, it's just a spot where I don't mind, taking a shot at Fox here. Again, he can be Jekyll and Hyde. So if there's one play I was going to leave off here, it'd probably be Fox. But it's just the matchup's too good for me to not take a chance at him. So that's what I'm looking at. Again, I would probably rank these probably the way they are. Honestly, DiVincenzo number 1. Their projections are so high on him. Then Tyrese Maxey number 2, Jalen Green number 3, and Fox number 4. So there's 4 plays for it. If you want more action, head on over to dailyedgesports.com. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel on your way out. Like always, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.